Alright, so True is hurt. He's hurt because I think that Sheba may have left him, like went back to Alihio or something like that. Or they just having some really major issues that they just can't get on the same page, which they never was on the same page. But it hurts him. But Alihio knows this, and I feel like Alihio has been putting True on like a pedestal, like making True like his favorite, um, giving him like a little bit of respect, not too much though, but just a little bit, because he trying to prevent like a Tara moment from happening, because Leo had heard something about how this would make somebody feel, what he do to these men. So I think he a little concerned about people turning on him because how bad he treat them. So he concerned about that. So he trying to put like a band-aid on some of the man emotions. So, he won't wake up one day and they all decide together that they ain't doing this no more. So with some people though, he tried to install fear into them. That's what he does to Pice. But for others like True, he tried to make it seem like they best friends, but he don't care about none of them. So I feel like True is trying to find time alone. He desperately, desperately needs it. But it's like he can't, because every 5 minutes he getting called to do something for like Eligio or something. Or he's the head of a lot of stuff that they do. So he really need time to himself, time to alone to introspect, but he's not being granted that. And it keeps him in confusion because he have decisions to make and choices, and he feel on within him, but he's not granted the time to actually process it. So I'm actually feeling like he's trying not to explode. He trying not to feel so bad about this situation, but under the surface it is getting to him. And I do feel like he's in love with Sheba and wish that she would stop hurting him, but he's not showing that to people. Yeah, so under this I have memories of love, and then I have awareness reverse, and then I have the heart chakra. So he's in his feelings about it, but he's not letting people know how he truly feels. So he having some, it's a lot of chakras that came up. I got the heart chakra, crown chakra, throat, and the solar plexus. So there are some things that he is comfortable with expressing, and he do. So to some people, like looking at him, they might think that no, he's an open book, he's expressive, but there are some things that he not saying how he truly feel because it's within his spirit. His mind is screwed up by Eligio programming, but in his spirit though, he feeling like this ain't right. This not right. So when Eligio smiling in his face or trying to make him the favorite, you know, in his mind he like, yay, I'm the favorite. But in his spirit he like, a friend wouldn't do this to me. A friend wouldn't treat me like you treat me. So that those feelings are threatening to come up to the surface. And then he has to, it's like he's so tired. He's tired repressing things. He's tired of being treated the way that he being treated. He is tired. He also tired of, it's like similar to Pice, a sense of like boredom or the feeling like they not making any progress, like just doing the same things over and over. They starting to realize the loop, the toxic cycles. It's like hard to see now because they don't been through it so many times. I feel like he is an introvert, so he's going within himself. He's withdrawing his emotions, but he's in a lot of pain. He's in a lot of hurt. He trying to act like he's like not fazed by certain things. He trying to act like he don't care about certain things, but he do. Because I do feel like he has strong feelings for Sheba, but their relationship was built on like a false foundation. I don't feel like Sheba was ever truly his. And that's such a sad reality, to be with a woman and have a baby with them and they not even yours. They not truly yours. Not even in spirit. A lot of times not even physical. That's another thing I'm feeling is like, I feel like True is having sexual problems. Like very low sex drive. He just don't feel motivated to have sex, and it's because of the environment, but he's taking it really personally. He feel like it's something that has to do with him. So with this solar plexus chakra and this throat chakra, so I feel like the solar plexus is the I can, like your willpower. And then it's underneath that is the throat chakra. So he's trying to vocally express his will, but he lied to himself a lot just to keep himself in the programming, just to keep himself sane. Like, that environment is so, the loud sounds, the music and everything on like a micro level is starting to drive people crazy. The fact that they can't find peace and quiet, the fact that it's, the energy is real different right now. I feel like there's a lot going on behind the scenes that's very violent, very abusive, and I feel like he makes the members participate in the abuse. So they help each other to abuse each other and to mentally program each other. Yeah. So I have the Empress here under reverse, under the spiritual union reverse, and the universe reverse. So he feel like he has a spiritual connection with Sheba, but he feeling like it's over. He feel like that connection has been severed due to decisions. And it's so conflicted within his spirit because they don't ever want to blame Eligio for anything. Like, he automatically right. So taking that piece out of the equation, they can't come up with a solution because they taking that piece out of the equation. So they can never come to a solid solution on any of their problems because Eligio is the problem, but they don't want to admit that part. So yeah. I'm just gonna ask specifically how he feel about Sheba. So I got conflict and defeat. It's reverse. So I feel like right now they kind of like silent treatment, not really communicating, not really talking to each other or taking a break from each other. Okay, how you feel about how you feel about Sheba? Look, discontent and boredom. Just like I got that card with Pisces, they are severely bored. They are very bored of doing the same stuff, going on hikes, sleeping in a tent, playing ping pong, scrolling the internet. These people are starting to want more with their life. They want more experiences. They are tired of being stuck in this hell. There's also a need within him for transformation, but it's not taking place because he's in denial. He also needs a break from like the festivities around. He feeling like his environment is overstimulating him, and he really needs like some time to himself, peace and quiet. Like emotional loss. He's feeling the loss. He's feeling the pain of this. Because I do feel like him and Sheba is like in a separation. How do Sheba feels about True? Mental conflict. How do Sheba feels about True? New beginnings reverse. Meaning she don't want to take a new beginning with him. She don't feel hopeful, and she don't feel like he could provide. You know, and these are things that's like within her spirit. She doesn't feel like he a strong person to be treated like that. She doesn't feel hopeful in a relationship. You know, she don't want to go back to him. But there is this mental conflict, is like a confusion because they have a child together, and she got this whole idea of keeping their family together and stuff. But Sheba is young, like she really just want to like have fun. And I feel like around True, she feels bored. Like he's like, they don't have sex. They don't really have that type of connection anymore. She don't feel secure with him. She don't feel like he has the ability to take up for her, provide for her in anything. There's nothing about True that makes a woman want to stay with him, because he's not in his divine masculine energy while he's in this cult. He's constantly being emasculated. The way that he talked to them in front of the women is crazy. And they watch and internalize this, and they lose respect. They lose respect for these men. Yeah, she don't want him. And you know what? She haven't wanted him in a long, long, long time. It's just that they don't have too many choices. It's not like the women can like go online and talk to dudes and bring them into the cult and stuff. So it's like she has a either or mindset. It's either True or Eligio. They both are horrible decisions, but I mean, she's stuck in that limited mindset. So I remember back in the day that if you wasn't like a partner for YouTube and stuff, your videos could only be like 10 minutes or something. Remember that on YouTube. Alright. I'm gonna put some cards, some messages cards. So how do True feel about Sheba? So I feel like True, deep down inside, he's a romantic. Like he wants true love and all of that. He's a romantic. So he feeling like, I got this I want revenge card. See, it's a fire starting under all of that water. So when she goes back to Eligio, he takes it very personally and make it like his fault. Like, oh, I'm not man enough. Oh, I'm not this. Which partially is the truth, but it still got that one missing piece, which is Eligio and the trauma and the abuse that he brings. So that's why he can't make no clear decisions about anything. This connection is too intense for me. I need time to process my emotions. I want revenge. You are in my blood. I might just take that card out. I want to please you in every way. Can we just be friends? I do feel like they're in a separation. And watch your social media. I feel like, man, I'm hungry. I'm hungry as hell. I feel like they are in a physical separation as well. Yeah, he has like, he do have emotions for her. I'm hesitant to call it love because I know what it's built. It's a trauma bond. Like he go back and forth in his thinking. Like one minute he feel like he want everything with her. Like this is his person who he supposed to be with. The next minute he don't respect her. He don't respect the fact that she keep going back to Eligio. And then when she go back, he start to feel bad because I feel like Eligio make him feel that way by telling him like the reason why she don't want you is because of this and this and this and that. But this and this and this and that exists because of Eligio. So it's really sad. So let's get how does Sheba feels about True. How does Sheba feels about True? She has feelings for him. She just don't want to be with him. I will come back to you, just need time. Yeah. She going to get the cobwebs out of her vajayjay cleaned out, and then she gonna come back to him. You stress me out. You're the only one I want. That's that back and forth. I really don't like you. She's back and forth too because the issue that they having, I need more freedom to express myself. I want you to meet my family and friends. This relationship has a divine lesson, but it has ran its course. It's time to let go. But you have free will. So there's feelings there, but like I said, she's young. She wasn't ready for that responsibility of a baby. She wasn't ready for that responsibility as a wife. She wants to have fun. She wants to feel free. It's really sad to go into a cult as a virgin, then be passed around to man and man and get pregnant. And just, I mean, her mind is messed up. It's time to break up. And I got, you are everything to me. She feels sometimes she in love with him. Because they have a baby together and Eligio be talking to them and installing certain feelings in them. Like when he don't want her no more, he would tell her like, oh, you meant to be with True. Like y'all have a real connection and stuff that me and you don't have. But when he want to have sex with her, it's a different story. So it's a lot of confusion. A lot of confusion, a lot of back and forth, a lot of sadness and pain and hurt that's repressed and afraid to be expressed. So that is that. Let's go ahead and move on to the next person. Alright, so I decided to go back to Velvet because I actually started recording this a few days ago. and haven't completed it, but I just wanted to know like where the state of mind of Velvet right now and how she feeling about Eligio right now. Okay. So how's Velvet feeling about Eligio right now? Alright. There's some financial issues coming up. Alright, y'all. I feel like there is a chance of Velvet going back. It's just that she's, because of her financial restraints and her situation right now, she's starting to look at Eligio's situation like, yeah, he beat my ass, but at least I was in the tropics, or at least I was something, something, something. She felt like he took care of her in some way. But it's distorted. It's like she sometimes block out all the bad stuff because she operating from a place of lust. She operating from a place of fear and doubt. So him beating her, ripping off her clothes, making her engage in sexual activities that she don't want to, exposing her daughter to all kinds of stuff. She is blocking all of that out and just focusing on the things that she felt good about, like being served and stuff like that. You know, I'm trying not to be so disappointed. I'm trying not to be like upset with her because I do have a lot of compassion and a lot of understanding because this journey is a process. But the love of her child she need to keep that in her mind. And the fact that this man don't have good intentions for her, he would try to throw her under the bus. So some of the cards that I pulled is the good outweigh the bad. You're the only one I want. I need more freedom to express myself. And I feel like she is telling him that. So I do feel like they are in communication. I admire your beauty. She thinks that he's attractive. She's attracted to him. But you know how that is. If she just give herself enough time to fully heal, he won't be looking that attractive no more. Trust and believe. I really don't like you. That's how she feels sometimes. You are everything to me. It's time to break up. So she going back and forth in her mind. It is a struggle. And sometimes they ignore each other, but they do be talking sometimes. She do have a fear of losing him, like a fear of like all that stuff that he doing online. It's actually getting to her, and that's what I'm kind of disappointed about, because she know that he play mind games. This ain't nothing but a mind game. He trying to make her stay off the internet. He already setting up people mental. That's why I'm saying he got the mind of a colonizer. He trying to change people's perception of her before she even have the chance to tell her story. So if she did come and tell her story, people already like, Eligio, right? She trying to get attention and stuff. And those people need to check themselves. You need to be looking at the abuse and stuff like that. Because you easily program. You easily program if you falling for that. Why he could tell his story and talk all his shit, but she can't. You have to really figure out why you feel that way. Why she can't speak her truth or say what she want. I don't give a damn what she talking about. But one thing I don't like is her regurgitating stuff that she heard, knowledge that she so-called know and stuff like that, because right now she's trying to present herself as that same position that she was in when she was with Leo, as this empress, as this whatever and stuff like that. It just got the feeling of she's still trying to prove herself to him. I feel like it's best if she just talk about like her journey of healing, because nobody can really hear her right now, because we feel the hurt, we feel the pain, and we feel her still got him on her. She want him to meet family and friends, which they already talked about, and I got you really hurt me. So she keep telling him like, yo, you really hurt me this time and da da da, but she really caught up in her emotions, and she really caught up in fear and doubt and all of that. And I feel like she need to slow down, be more patient with herself. Slow down. She running, she on the go because she hurt. She hurt, and she way too prideful, way too prideful. She still have the mindset of being there. That's why she always gravitating towards that energy, hanging out with those people, and getting herself caught up. She can't sell us no facade. We know what it is. But there's people like me who's understanding that it don't faze me. It don't faze me about the threesome or whatever. I ain't judging, because I know how it is when you hurt. So, but I ain't trying to listen to you talking about no 5 sciences. I don't care what twist and spin you put on it or whatever. I go to the original people who actually put that out there. That's my thing. Like, not just with her, but the other ex members, they all do the same thing. They get online and they try to act like they so knowledgeable, that they know everything, that they are enlightened beings and stuff like that, and then they out here and they making mistakes just like all of us. We all out here making mistakes. We all out here going through some shit. That's the truth. But it's about the choices that you make. Are you always striving to do better, be better? They don't have the time to. They all on the go because they all trying to heal from that trauma or dealing with a Leo. She need to slow down, take time, and heal. Yeah, it's like she have a attachment is brewing. I do feel like her and Leo has been talking. She's very impatient. So she's trying to make plans while being in this impatient energy. So she jumping into a lot of situations that are not going to work out in her favor. because she not really taking the time to truly see it for what it is. She can't. She got too much hurt. I think it's a bad time for her to make any big decisions right now. She need to sit her ass down and chill. But I do feel like she's worried about finances. Oh boy. I understand not wanting to work a 9 to 5 because I hate 9 to 5s. But it's other ways. It's other ways than being internet famous. It's other ways to make money. For right now, I do feel like she's supposed to be in the public, but people is not going to take her seriously until she heal. Alright, so I got recognition and reward. So she do, like, she is getting caught up in like what he's saying and stuff like that. It hurts her, and she want his attention, and it's sad that she living like that. She living for his attention. And this is exactly what he wanted her to do. That's why I say that when you dealing with a narcissist, the best thing you could do is stop giving them your energy. That's the best thing you could do, because they not operating from the same place as you. They not operating from a place of empathy and love and good intentions. They operating from a place of power and control. They just want to dominate, control you. They don't want you to do better than them, and that's it. I do feel like Leo got feelings for her, but it's buried underneath the narc. So it can't be accessed. It can't be accessed. So she need to just, I know it's hard, but she need to take time and separate herself from that. Do whatever you gotta do. Change your phone number. Go into the mountains. I don't care. Just she feeling very tempted. She feeling very tempted, and I do feel like they've been talking, and she is falling for the whoopie-doo. The whoopie-doo. One chakra that is very, that Leo keep damaging the most within these members is the solar plexus. Because I feel like this, yeah, the solar plexus had came out for everybody so far. And that's the chakra that he manipulates on the most. And I do see her like trying to plant seeds, but she too impatient. She too impatient to watch them grow. She want things to come in too quickly. Just work steadily and it will grow. You know? And then on top of that, like, she plant these seeds. If they don't grow right away, she get bored with it. She go on to the next thing. She don't have, her mind is too scattered. for her to actually gain success on her own, she gonna have to learn how to be more patient and be more productive. But she in so much pain right now, it's hard for her to commit to anything for long term, and she don't know what the hell she want to do. Yeah, I got accelerated emotion reverse. So she felt like things is very like stagnant and stuck and not moving as quickly as she wanted to. It's like she want a lot of money right now. Oh man, the sad thing about this is that she is low-key craving the abuse, the excitement of it. Because you know, like with a lot of women who are in these type of relationships, they will start to see the abuse as a representation of how much they love her. And she fell into that category. There is something that keep her grounded. There is something in her life. I do not think that is baby Ellie. But there is something that when she feel the strong pull of the temptation, this beam of light come out of nowhere and help her to get back on track. But it is a struggle. She needs to take time to rest. She also needs to channel her energy into more positive things, like the things that she's using to distract herself from the pain are not healthy. So if she could like slowly replace those things with stuff that's more positive, then that would be good for her. Like let's say that she was doing cocaine or something, which I ain't saying that she is, and y'all have to understand that cocaine is a expensive drug. So uh but she needs something to take that edge off. Okay, go and get you some kratom tea, go and get you some weed or something that's not gonna be so disruptive in your life. You get what I'm saying? And not hit your pocket so heavily. She needs some healing in her heart chakra. She needs healing in all her chakras, honestly. I do keep hearing that a cleanse. She do need to go through like a not just a like a physical cleanse. It's something going on with her body. It's something going on with her body, and she need to cleanse. You know what? I do feel like a ayahuasca ceremony would be great for her. I think it would help her a lot, to be real. A lot. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. Hopefully she stay grounded, but I do feel like she's being manipulated, Because Eligio know exactly what he doing. He know exactly what he doing. And she's getting caught up in it. He pulled in on her heartstrings. And we'll see what happened. Okay, so when it comes to Caliber, I just asked how he feeling about certain people. So I did mention that there is a romantic relationship between Caliber and Pice, and I still believe that. But I'm like, damn, is Caliber even still there? I haven't even seen him in a minute. So, and I also feel like Caliber had a sexual relationship with Eligio, like they had sex before. And he had feelings. You know what? Caliber is a real deal, like, lover. I feel like he fall in love easily, and when he fall in love, it's like deep and consuming. So he be real deal in his feelings about these people. So when it comes to Efru, he said, I cheated on you, which was with Pice. You are not who you said you were. I'm jealous of your beauty. I am unhappy in this relationship. So what I'm actually feeling is that he noticed how much Efru has changed. She's not even the same person. And that abortion thing hit him hard. He don't respect her no more. He don't want her. He don't respect her. And even hearing that, he starting to feel like it was a good thing that she even got the abortions. But this is all out of because he felt like she betrayed him. But when it comes to Pice, how he feel about Pice, you're the only one I want. I think about cheating. I have an addiction to you. I'd rather be with you. Definitely over Efru. If I could take back what I said, I would not. And I can't stop thinking about you. I did mention in my last reading how there was a separation between them or whatever, because Pice is not gay. He just confused right now. But Caliber is. Well, Caliber, I feel like Caliber is real deal bisexual. So when it comes to Eligio, I got this is just sex for me. I need more financial support. This relationship is divine, but it ran its course, so it's time to let go. I also got I feel so much passion towards you, it consumes me. I feel like he's very attracted to Eligio. But this is not love. This is just like lust. Tell them to stay out of our business. So they want to keep like this thing they have going between them. And I also get in the car, I need more freedom to express myself. Everybody feel that way in carbonation because they don't have freedom to express themselves. So let's see, pull some of these psychic tarot for his feelings for Pice. I think I'm gonna fan it out this time and choose. Ooh, something feels strong right here. This is it. I think it's this one. Okay, what else? Conflict and defeat and positive movement forward. I feel like they had a conversation about being just friends, but I feel like maybe sometimes it still get intimate. He feel deeply connected to Pice. He really do like Pice. Alright, so for Eligio, how he feel? emotional loss. And I do feel like he desired sex a lot. Look, I pulled a solar plexus chakra, which is the chakra I keep pulling for everybody here. And he one of the people who I feel like might even have the most sex in this cult, other than Eligio and the women, because he's having sex with the man. I don't see any other man right now. I'm just seeing Pice and Eligio, but I feel like people might know a little bit about him and Pice. They might have like suspicions. They be in the same tent sometimes, and I feel like they try to stay very quiet, but all right, all right. I guess I'll go ahead and get in detail. I feel like Caliber could be a bottom, but I do feel like most of the times with him and Pice has been a bottom before, but he don't like it. Um, it's a lot of getting head from each other, and you know what? I'm starting to see Caliber. Damn. You know what? I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. So, how is his mental state right now? How is Caliber mental state? How is his mental state? Okay, so to be real, I don't feel like Caliber is too focused on like nothing but his own inner passions. Like, I feel like a lot of times he's like in his own little world. I do feel like he's one of the people that is getting some form of emotional fulfillment there. Because I think that he is a very sexual person. And because he's sexually fluent, he could express that more. But he do have feelings for Pice specifically. But he's not in the same, it's like he's not in the same space as everybody else. Like he in his own world. And I feel like that's because he got over Ephraim. Like I feel like he over her now. And now he focused on Pice, and that keeping him like distracted. So because of that, he also feel like him and Pice is just a good fit. Like They creative together. They could talk to each other. You know, he got real feelings. And that relationship is not tampered with like the other relationships. Like when you get attached to the women and Eligio decide y'all can't be together and he going to sleep with your woman, it's not the same with him and Pice. You get what I'm saying? So that's that. I don't even know who else to read on. I ain't finna waste time on Aya, and I ain't gonna waste time on Eferu. Oh, okay, Malia. All right. To be honest, I do feel like Malia know who Eligio is. I just feel like she's in a bad situation where she having issues with security or finding place to stay or getting on her feet. So it kind of feels like it's easier to just be with Eligio for right now. But and I feel like she knows a lot that she's not saying, as in when it comes to her understanding of everything. Like she know that he abuses her. It do feel like a situation where she might be out on the street. And I feel like the stress of all of that is the reason why she was sick. She was like, dang, like, I don't know if I'm gonna have any place to stay. I don't know where I'm gonna do, where I'm gonna go. Like, her future seems scary to her. So, she doing what she need to do to survive. I do think that it would be more beneficial if she go and kiss her family ass versus kissing Eligio's. But there's things that about her family that we don't know. I feel like there's some deep, dark, rooted secrets about it, and she don't really want to face that. And I also feel like she don't feel like she could have like a healing conversation with her family. But what I'm saying is that, like, let's say that a uncle or something molested her, and the family is just like, you a liar, you wrong, and they try to sweep it under the rug or gaslight you into saying that no, that didn't really happen, I was just lying or something like that. Okay. And as you not saying anything, it creates like a little bit of harmony in the family and stuff like that. But once you start to hit those wounds, all hell break loose. I feel like her family is like that. So she might want to have some deep conversations about traumatic events that happen, but she know they not open to it, and if she say anything, they might blame her or make her feel bad or kick her out, you know? So she's in a really hard position. I honestly feel like, I know it's hard, but she would have to do what she have to do to get on her feet. At least if she was like with one of those family members, she would be able to start to work on getting on her feet. She might not can't talk to them or be open with them and stuff like that, but she could start taking steps to heal and get on her feet. But if she go back to Eligio, she won't have the opportunity to do that. And he know how rough her situation is. That's why he treat her anyway. He treat her like that because he know that she don't have a lot of options. And it's even worse at times because some of that is subconscious. Like it's in the back of his mind. Because sometimes he just feel like being a bully. And Malia is there and she's a target. Not just for him, but for a lot of people there. And it's because she has a knowing, but she don't have a lot of options. So, oh boy, that's real. That's really sad. Alright, so on this Leah girl. I never seen her before. Like I never seen them interact together before, but a few people asked me about her. They was curious about who she is and what's her intentions and is she good people. So, or why she's, from what I heard is that she, I don't know who she is. I honestly don't. She's somebody that calls in to his lives a lot, and this is somebody that he like. This is what I know. This is somebody that he like and is close to. So we're gonna look into the relation between them. But first I wanted to start out to know like what type of person she is. She lies a lot. Actually, I'm gonna start out good. She is a rebel, sometimes to her own detriment. She is also very intuitive, and I feel like she is a good person, as in charitable. Like maybe she sees somebody on the street or whatever, she would throw them a couple dollars or whatever and stuff like that. I also feel like she's artistic, and I did see her pictures. She's very attractive, and she may even be like stylish. That's what I'm getting from like this artist card. She may also draw and do music and stuff like that as well, but she do have a lot of creative energy, which is good. She do give me like Leo energy, the need for recognition. I'm getting this from this card, recognition and reward. She has a need to be seen. And again, sometimes it's to her own detriment, because she could be one of those people that feel like all attention is good attention. That's not true, but I feel like as a society, we have been seeing that that's not true, especially in council culture, you know. And I feel like there's something that she probably rebelled against, not liking to be, not believing in council culture or believing that she can be council. But what I'm feeling like, she's going to manifest a moment where she will be. I feel like it's something lurking, like maybe in her past or something that may come out, and this is going to be at a time that she is up there, like on a pedestal, and it's going to make it a long fall down, a long fall down. So she should be careful of that. I do feel like that Leo energy, like she's meant to be seen. She's meant to be heard. She's meant to have followers and stuff like that. Now, I did go onto her account, but it was on private, and that intrigued me as well, because that's letting me know that she's not doing something right. There's something going on. Just because she's meant to be seen, she has that energy, and that's something that she wants. So why is she private? Like, I don't got nothing, like, people private, like, I'm a private person and stuff like that, but I don't want to be seen for, like, my beauty or my looks. I want to be seen for my mental, my mind. I don't want fame and recognition. I just want to share my thoughts and my perspective. But with her, I feel like she wants to be seen, and she's meant to be. So the fact that she's private tells me that something is not right energetically that's going on in her life. Like, maybe she got a lot of haters or something, but that's a reflection of her and a reflection of her actions. So she need to get in tune with that and check it, because if she don't, it's going to disrupt her life in a major way. In a major way, it's going to dim her light in some type of way if she's not careful. So what interests me is that I'm feeling like a polarity in her, like a contradiction. Like, I feel like she presents herself to be very open-minded and very agreeable sometimes, but she's judgmental. What this card say? Offering only destructive criticism, misusing business, legal, or criminal authority. Judge. Yeah, that's the type of judge. That's exactly the type of judgmental energy I was feeling. Is she can be, I feel like she could be abrasive sometimes. She could be really hard and critical on people and stuff like that, and she can't always take it. She may act like she can. It's almost like a person who telling you, like, they ain't scared. They could take a hit, they could take a punch or something like that, but that's not the type of vulnerability that you're talking about. You get what I'm saying? So it's something, it's a trauma, which I'm gonna get into later. It's a trauma that she been through that causes her outlook on life to be a bit distorted. There's a disruption in her intuition because of it. Like, after I pulled the intuition card, the disruption card fell right on top of it, fell out my hand right on top of it. So I feel like it's her intuition that is disrupted. I said distorted, then I meant disruption. So intuition, disruption. So her intuition is disrupted by some harsh truths. At the bottom of the deck, I have this truth cards. So it's something that I feel like she hasn't allowed herself to accept, and it's causing her to make bad decisions at times. So I see this victory and success card, but when I look at it, it's so much cloudiness in this. I feel like this is like a representation of her feeling like all attention is good attention. She's a fast manifester, and she need to be careful of that because she can easily manifest destruction for herself, but she also had the power to manifest this victory and success. But it's so much clouded energy. It's because I feel like it's the way that she's going about it. With this awareness card is that I feel like she may come off as more naive than people. She's smart. It's just that she's imbalanced. She's not balanced. She's actually at this moment right now is going through a major spiritual transformation, like major. And it's meant to bring her in some abundance, but she will have to release some things. I think that it would be very wise, very, very wise for her to disconnect her connection with Eligio so it won't interrupt what spirit trying to bring into her life, because I got the fulfillment of wishes, the universe card, and transformation. So dang, it feels like Eligio attract women that are lost and broken, but they are meant to lead spiritually. It's a lesson in dealing with him. It's a lesson in that they are supposed to overcome, or they end up getting stuck like Aya and Ephraim, but she's not like Aya and Ephraim. She's not like that. I don't get that at all. I don't feel like you could break her to the point of Aya and Ephraim. So, but what else I get? Oh, there's a victim card. She's one of those people who try very, 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 very hard to not be the victim. She hate being a victim. She don't even really know what that means or whatever. Like, that's what I'm saying. She have a distorted way of looking at victims to the point that she can't see real victims. That's that hurt. That's that hurt. I'm gonna get some more cards on that. She may also have more sympathy and empathy for men. I feel like it's because women may have jaded her, like been jealous of her. She is very pretty. So yeah. I'm getting out with the conflict and defeat card. I feel like she had dealt with backstabbing, but it's interesting because I do feel heartbreak from and at the bottom of the deck is trapped in fear. So she really is operating out of a place of fear. She just don't believe that. It's always like that. It's always like that. My goodness. She don't believe that though. I'm feeling like she may have been in a lot of fights before, maybe got jumped by women before, issues with women. And man, she might be bisexual as well. She might be bisexual. So, and if she is bisexual, I feel like she might have one of those lesbian relationships where they be really boxing on each other because they both women and stuff. I don't agree with that. I feel like everybody should keep their hands to their damn self. I don't care if it's a heterosexual relationship or a gay relationship. Keep your hands to yourself. There's no reason to put your hands on nobody. I mean, sometimes, but, you know, but only if they push you into a corner, okay? But in relationships, if you got to put your hands on them to make them understand you, then you're not in the right relationship. It's toxic. Yeah, this girl meant to be successful. I feel like if she's not successful now, it's because it's some things in her life. Look, at the bottom of the deck, I got partnerships and alliances. She needs to let go. Dang, life be seeming so simple at times. Like, it's almost like a mechanism. It really is. Like, a lot of times it's like the same thing. It's the same thing. Operating out of fear, insecurity, being so guarded and blocked off due to your traumas, clinging to negative, toxic relationships to try to prove a point about yourself, trying to find some healing through yourself by healing other people, stuff like that. It be the same thing sometimes, y'all. But the solution is even easier. A lot of times it's like when we notice something toxic, but that's the thing. People have a hard time noticing something toxic. But she has some partnerships and alliances. Look, under that is deception and envy. I'm not just talking about Eligio. I think she have like some friends and stuff like that. She might believe in a whole mentality of keep your enemies closer and stuff. That shit is retarded, it's stupid, it causes destruction. Throw it in the trash, okay? No, they're your enemy. Get them away from you, because you don't want your enemy up in your business. Even when you don't think, just by them having them close, they're gonna be in your business. Because when you think they're not paying attention, they paying attention. So, and trust and believe, they're gonna catch you slipping, because that's what they looking for. They looking for you slipping. So they gonna catch it, because we all slip all the time. Okay? So under that is power and temptation. Telling a story here, you know. Okay, so she has some people in her circle that are deceptive. They envious of her. And they be causing problems in the background, and she know these people. She need to get them out of her life, including Eligio, so she can have all her blessings come in. Power and temptation here. She have an issue with ego, just like that Sunny girl. So interesting. Just like Velvet. Okay, so this power and temptation, she got a hunger. And look, this power card, I believe, is the strength card, and it's the Leo card. Got a lion on it, everything. She might have some strong Leo placements in her chart, but she is meant to be seen. She's meant to lead as well. And she need to start rebelling against dumb shit, stuff that don't benefit her or women in general. You have to understand that, like, with a pick me mindset, will women be like agreeing to that toxic masculinity mindset because they want to be chosen by these toxic ass men? By you doing that, you telling them that their behaviors are okay. So when they start to mistreat you or not really value you or see you or respect you and stuff like that, because you co-signed for that. Yeah, you did. Yeah, yes, you did. And then, you be so deep in it by the time that you figure out that it's too late. Like, I'm just saying. And both of these cards got a lot of black and red in it. Ooh, child. It's some cloudiness and stuff like that. She need a cleanse. Like a spiritual cleanse. I feel like she do something to cleanse, but it's something that's not working how it should. And I feel like it's because she's doing it and her energy is in a low vibration right now. So she should also be more careful with who she share her sexual energy with, even when they're not being physical. Sometimes when we are lusting after people, their energy can influence us, and we being controlled by that lust. So she should be careful about that as well. All right. Okay. So I'm gonna move on to the next question. Alright, so I asked, how do Eligio feel about her and how she feel about Eligio, and I asked about both of their attentions. Ooh. Let me get comfortable. Let me get some water. I'm still drinking out of my mug that I created and stuff like that, so. And it helps to bring me to peace and calm. So, and the colors are significant as well. Like the inside of the cup is yellow. So I feel like I'm drinking like sunshine, happiness, bliss, abundance. So, alright. Now, he feel like she is valuable in a way. He feel like he got a lot of use with her. That's what he feel like. He's not that impressed with her, to be real. He know her, and he know women like her. He like, yeah, she's smart. Yeah, she's good looking and all of that, but he knows her pain, insecurities, and vulnerabilities. So because of that, and it's something about communication that I'm feeling like there's discontent and boredom. He's not that impressed with her, but he feels like it's something about her that he could use or gain from her. So he does feel like they have a purpose together, but the purpose is more for his own benefit. So his intentions with her, I pulled a trapped in fear card again. He plans on keeping her trapped in that fear. He planned on using what he learned about her against her. And then I got disruption again and truth again. So he gonna be keeping her trapped in fear by disrupting the truth. Basically gaslighting to make her think that everything is okay when it's not. He also really, really, really selling her this hope. Like in this card, the person is like holding out this light force or whatever, and inside the light force is like a being. So this is what he presenting to her to like draw her in. Oh, and I just said it. Damn, he trying to make it seem like he's a light being, and that's he drawing her in with that. But yeah, he gonna do the same to her. He just gonna hurt her and confuse her and take and take and take and take and take. So, you know. Alright, so when it comes to her feelings for him, she feel like she could gain some type of prosperity from him, even if it's only through recognition or whatever. But she do feel a bit indecisive about it because she feel like she will have to sacrifice so much to be with him, and it's like she's not comfortable with that. But I do feel like she has feelings. I get that with this love begins Ace of Cups. I'm getting some repeated cards as well, so that let me know that I'm on track. She's trying to, she really, I feel like her intuition is tingling about him, and because right now she may be like in separation or solitude or preparing to be with him. Like, I don't know who this girl is. Like, she plan on going over there, like, but she's a bit indecisive about it. I see that with that movement, choices, and decisions. So it's this person standing here and they standing at these options. They looking at these options, and my bad. And that's interesting. So in these options, it's some coins, some marriage rings, a plant to show growth and abundance. And then I feel like these clouds and stuff right here is blue, which represent, which chakra? Is it a crown chakra or something? But it's clouds. I feel like the person is trying to figure out which door to go into. But I also feel like she feel like these things are open for her with him because of the lies he told her. Because I feel like he makes her feel special, but I feel like it's something that he wants out of her. She also feel like they could grow together materially. So I got material harvest, triumph, and prosperity begins. So she do feel like there's good opportunity here, and all of this is passion. Yeah, this is Wands energy. So this is fiery, passionate energy. So that's like the energy that she's operating out of. Still giving me strong Leo. Let's see. Yeah, she could be kind of like isolating herself. but it feels like that thing that they do before they have to join. I think they have to go into isolation or something like that. Like she may be in the process of doing that. But she is really thinking about these sacrifices. Like, damn, is it worth it? But I feel like he talked to her like, of course it is. Like, he talked to her in that manner, like, yeah, of course it's worth it. Like, you don't need to worry about nothing. All those people are my trolls. They jealous of me, you know. And I feel like he even know that people are jealous of her at times. And he plays on that emotion. So, and yeah. So let's get some cards on how this gonna turn out. And then I'm gonna move along. Dang, it's 3 o'clock in the morning already. Time just be going. How this gonna turn out, Spirit? Mental conflict and passion ignited. I ain't gonna even take no more cards. Just tell me everything I need to know. If she do decide to go there, it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be like Malia. I think he's going to cause a lot of mental conflict within her, but also he's already igniting a passion within her. So it's going to cause something where her mind and her heart is not connected. If she go down that path, let's see what's going to happen if she don't go down that path. Look, firm foundation. What would happen if she don't go down that path? And crown chakra, it did come out reversed though. So let's get one more. If she don't go down that path. Happiness. This light card, which I think is like the sun card, came out. If she, okay, I still feel like even if she don't walk down that path with Eligio, she do have a lot of work to do. Shadow work, energy cleansing, and healing to do. But she will be able to create a firm foundation for herself. And I feel like she might need to be a little bit more practical. She do have some obstacles and challenges that she will have to overcome, but it's her crown chakra needs some alignment and needs some working on to do. But either way, she's going to come into a form of happiness in her life if she doesn't go down the Eligio path. It won't be easy right away. She will still have some things to work through because she has healing to do. But but it's absolutely the better option. Absolutely. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna wrap that reading up on Leah.